shame-free life.
Hey, peace, shalom, and blessings to your family. Hope you're doing well. This is Ronald Zahn on the road again like Willie Nelson. Listen, if you haven't done so already, I invite you to subscribe to the Shame-Free Life community platform of trauma recovery coaching. And also, if you hit that bell right beside the subscribe button, you'll get the instant notifications whenever I do go live or upload a video. And most importantly, if any of the content you have found it to be helpful, a blessing to you, challenge you in many areas of your life, then like the content and just share it with someone else in need. Let's get right into it. I want to ask you a question. You may find yourself in this situation as we speak. You may have been in this situation, or you may be in a place of getting ready to enter into this place. Are you in an SOS? Are you in an SOS? Now, I'm not talking about a signal of stress or a signal of distress. You're sending out a signal to get some help because you're in a dire situation. You need somebody to come and save you. I'm not talking about that kind of SOS. I'm talking about a season of silence. A season of keeping our mouths shut. You know, it's like human nature. I've done it so many times that when we need to speak, we keep our mouths shut. And when it's time to keep our mouths closed, we always got to speak. Now, there's a proverb that say that where there is no counsel, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. You've got to have people on your team that believe in you, that support you, that ride for you. People that will push you to become a much better you in your circle. If you don't have that, then I suggest that you seek that and pray that God will send you that, because we all need at least one person that we can count on when it's clutch time in life. And that person will take your information and absorb it and give you feedback and help you achieve what you need to achieve in life. But at the same time, you may have somebody on your team, in your circle, that's a Judas, that is there as a secret enemy, camouflaging as a friend. And if that is the case, or if you are uncertain and unsure, I advise you to understand the time and the season that you're in. You may be in a season of silence. You know, as we begin to turn the page in our book of life and move forward and progress in life, you may find yourself in a season of silence. That it's not ideal for you to tell everybody your every move. It's not smart and intelligent for you to voice what your game plan is, especially if someone's on your team that's working against you. You know, it's nothing worse than having an informant that is in your circle. Someone that you think is family or friends, someone that you can count on, but all the while they are planted there for your demise. A season of silence. Knowing when to speak, knowing what to speak about, and know when to speak it at the appointed time. A season of silence. There have been people that, and I have seen this with my own eyes, that they will be on a job, been on this job for many years, qualified to be promoted, but not promoted. They have all of the skill set, all of the people skills, everything that you would want for a manager to have, but not promoted. And this young lady, she told a so-called friend, a colleague who worked side by side with her, the next cubicle over, that, hey, listen, right now, I'm in the midst of not posting out, I'm in the midst of leaving this company. I've already put my application out there, and I have several interviews lined up. And the first one that's going to pay me my worth, because they see my worth, I'm out of here. Now, this is the same sister, the same friend, so she thought, that she broke bread with, eat lunch with every day, in the break room, go out for lunch. They would visit one another's homes and go shopping together. This same friend that was a frenemy went behind her back to tell the supervisor what her plans were, and the next thing you know, she gets a pink slip. Your services are no longer needed. They helped her on out the door. Knowing when you are in your season of silence, being quiet about your plans, not revealing what your plans are, especially when you have someone on your team that is working for an opposing team. So, family, I don't know where you are right now in your life. Not only when it comes to friends, colleagues, but especially family members. There are people that are just jealous of you. They just don't like you. They just don't like the fact that you have the wherewithal to see your own inner worth and value. They just don't like the fact that you refuse to live on a low level. But there's so much life that you have not yet experienced. There's so much of the world that you have not yet seen. There's so much of your own skill set that God has given you that you want to be able to use to glorify Him, but also that you want the best out of life. You want the very best out of life. And oftentimes when you have that kind of ego mindset, those who are in your circle or on your team that have a pigeon mentality, they will take issue with you and they will secretly sabotage you. Why? Because you didn't learn to keep your mouth shut in the season of silence. A season of silence could be a lonely place because you may be on the brink of something great happening. It may be a place of something ending and now a place of beginning, and you don't really understand what's going on. It's a lonely place. And so you're looking for people to be able to understand you. And so now you tell your business to someone. And again, telling your business to someone in your circle that loves you and support you, and that's there to not just be your cheerleader, but also your coach. That's a beautiful thing. But if you have somebody in your circle that is like a Judas, that is planted there to betray you for 30 pieces of silver, I advise you to recognize that you are in a season of silence. Learn when to speak and learn when to keep your mouth closed so that you can advance in life without hindrance. Peace and blessings. And as I always say and will continue to say, that your life begins when you say so. Love you to life, family.
Yeah, shame-free life, shame-free life, shame-free life. Yeah. Shame-free life, shame-free life, shame-free.